In a moment of raw honesty and quiet strength, beloved journalist and longtime Today Show anchor Hoda Kotb stepped back into Studio 1A after nearly 5 months away. And with her, she carried a revelation that has struck a chord with parents across the world. On May 28th, Hoda appeared on the very show that made her a household name, not to deliver breaking news or share a heartwarming story, but to open up about something deeply personal. Her 6-year-old daughter, Hope Catherine, has been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, a chronic and life-altering autoimmune condition. It was Hoda's first time back on the Today Show since her emotional farewell in January, when she announced she was stepping away after nearly 3 decades at NBC News and 7 years at the helm of the morning juggernaut. Now, she's returning, not as a co-anchor, but as a mother navigating a new chapter that has completely shifted her world. A life-altering diagnosis. Hope's diagnosis is something Hoda has been quietly carrying behind the scenes. Speaking to co-hosts Savannah Guthrie and Craig Melvin, Hoda opened up with a mix of clarity, vulnerability, and maternal fire that only a parent could understand. "You just get a priority check in your life," she said, reflecting on the gravity of the diagnosis. "I can be here, sitting at the desk, sweating about what's happening to Hope in the morning and at night. Or I can be there, with her, and feel that sense of relief that I can see it and manage it. It's that gut-wrenching balancing act between career and caregiving that ultimately pushed Hoda to leave the show. While spending more time with her daughters, Haley, 8, and Hope, 6, was already a major reason behind her decision, it was Hope's condition that truly tipped the scales. From ICU to daily routine, the journey so far. Hope's health struggles didn't begin overnight. In fact, the signs began surfacing more than 2 years ago. In February 2023, Hoda mysteriously vanished from Today for several weeks, citing a family health matter. At the time, she offered little detail, but now we know the chilling truth. Hope had been hospitalized, suddenly and severely ill. She looked like she had the flu, Hoda revealed, her voice tightening as she recalled the terrifying moment. "We literally had to race to the hospital." Hope was just 4 years old when she spent several frightening days in the intensive care unit, followed by over a week of recovery in the hospital. For any parent, it's the kind of ordeal that shakes you to your core. By March 2024, Hoda cautiously shared that things had stabilized and the family was focused on managing Hope's condition long-term. But, as any parent of a child with diabetes will tell you, stable doesn't mean easy. Understanding Type 1. Diabetes, the silent battle. Type 1 diabetes is a chronic autoimmune disease that most often develops in children. It happens when the body's immune system mistakenly attacks insulin-producing cells in the pancreas, making it impossible for the body to regulate blood sugar without synthetic insulin. According to the Cleveland Clinic, insulin is the crucial hormone that lets sugar from food enter our cells and power the body. Without it, glucose builds up in the bloodstream, leading to a dangerous spike in blood sugar levels, also known as hyperglycemia. If left untreated, the consequences can be dire: diabetic ketoacidosis, coma, even death. The condition has no known cure, and those diagnosed must inject insulin daily and monitor their blood sugar around the clock. Symptoms include fatigue, constant thirst, frequent urination, unexplained weight loss, and even bedwetting in children. It's a relentless, invisible battle, and now little Hope is one of the millions of children in the U.S. fighting it every day. A new chapter. Joy 101 and Finding Purpose. Amid all the chaos, Hoda is also channeling her energy into something new. On the very same day she shared Hope's diagnosis, she announced the launch of her wellness brand, Joy 101, a project that embodies everything she's learned through this experience. finding happiness in the hard, grace in the struggle, and purpose in the pain. While she may not be waking up at 4 a.m. to co-anchor America's most watched morning show anymore, Hoda's voice is louder than ever, resonating with countless parents who see themselves in her story. Through her return to Today, her candid interviews, and the strength she's shown in the face of fear, Hoda is reminding us all that sometimes life takes a sharp turn, and sometimes those turns lead us exactly where we need to be.